Mikel, how much did you enjoy that, especially Havertz's goal? And can you give us an update on Trossard, please?
Yeah, it was a great occasion, great atmosphere. It was great to see so many Arsenal supporters filling the stadium. So yeah, we had great moments in the game. Moments, especially in the first half, they weren't that great, but we are still very early in pre-season, and it was great to see some debut with Duran, with Austin, and with Declan, obviously, and really pleased at the end with the results. Trossard, yeah, he got a knock, and obviously we don't want to take any risk at this stage. And he had some pain. We'll see how tomorrow is, but I don't expect to be anything big.
Hey, Mikel, Seth Bertelny from Pro Soccer Wire. I wanted to ask about Matt Turner. First of all, do you expect him to join up with your team at any point during this U.S. tour? And also just wanted to ask about his outlook for this season. You know, he got a lot of his playing time last year in the Europa League. This year you're going to be in the Champions League, which is a competition where your backup goalkeeper typically doesn't play. So, you know, what do you expect to see from him this year?
Well, first of all, the same as he did last year, which is a great contribution to the squad, a great contribution to the goalkeeping unit as well, because he's so competitive and keep everybody at the best level every single day. And then when he played, I think he did great with us, with the national team. I think he's been superb as well. So I think he's in the right trajectory. Obviously, he needed some holidays. It's been a long, long year for him. I don't know how many competitions he played, but so many. So he needed a break, and when he asked for the break, he will be back with us.
Mikel, Sophie from TalkSport. For many years, people have mistaken Arsenal doing small things in the Premier League versus still being a big club. When you see the stadium full of fans this evening and dominant by Arsenal, how does that make you feel? What do you think?
Well, it's great. Obviously, we are a massive club that has a tremendous impact in world football, and it's great to see that whatever city you are in, you have that much support. We have people in the hotel waiting for us as well, and it was great to see that today. And I'm sure we're gonna go to New York, and it's going to be very similar. We go to LA. As well, so it's great for the boys as well to realize where they are, how privileged they are to represent this football club, and yeah, thank you to all of them for being here and giving that support to the team.
Hi.
Hi, man.
It was a very physical game. I mean, you took off Saka and then Ketia at half time and took a few knocks.
Yeah.
Are you actually quite glad to get a physical game, or would you prefer it to be a bit? Because obviously they're in the mid-season and they're physically stronger than you guys. Would you prefer it to be?
No, I want a competitive, as competitive as it possibly can, and as well for those players, we plan to play 45 minutes. In the next few games, we will build the minutes for them as well. But yeah, it was an opposition. Obviously, we knew that in the middle of the season, they are really fit at the moment. We suffer in certain moments with the heat and the conditions, and to adapt to the pitch as well. But it's part of the process in pre-season, you know, to adapt to different conditions and find a way to play well and win the game.
Hi, Mikel. You said that a few things were missing in the first half. I just wondered what those are. And then with the three new signings in the second half, obviously Kai getting forward and scoring a goal in the box, Declan being slightly deeper, you're inverting. Are you starting to, are they picking up the positions and sort of the tactical instructions really quickly? And is that what you want to see from them?
Yeah, they are, and we have to find that fluidity within the game and those relationships that sometimes it's difficult to predict as a coach what's going to work, but sometimes they are on the pitch or they are sitting on the table and they find that chemistry between them. And especially in the first half, the way we started, I think we were a bit suffocated with the weather, and we started to give too many balls away, simple balls away, and we could not really control the game. But it's true that we were exceptional in both boxes today. Every time we go in the final third in good position, we put the ball in the back of the net, and we have to defend moments in those transition moments. We give the ball away. I think we defended really, really well as well.
Mikel, Simon Stone, BBC. Obviously, there was a lot of talk about Declan coming in over the weekend, but Timber came in just before him, almost under the radar. Watching him tonight, is he a really important signing? Because can he give you a lot of options with the way that he plays, both wide as a defender and in the middle and moving into midfield?
I think you see him tonight. He's a really versatile player. We can use him in different positions. Within those positions, he gives you the capacity to invert, to occupy different spaces. He's so comfortable on the ball in that phase. as Gil has got this aggression on the duels and that dynamism that I really like about him. And you saw from the first action, I think on the high press, he won the ball straight away on that duel, and he was ready to go. And he's been that line in the last few days. I think he's glided really well with the team, and I think he's going to be a really important player for us.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Paul Hurst from the Times. Kai Havertz was moved around quite a bit for Chelsea last season, plays a false nine on the left wing. You slot in that midfield, bit of a deeper midfield role. How do you think he's adapted to that? And is he a kind of player who can play several positions for you?
I think, again, that's one of the main qualities that he had, and he gives us something very different with his quality, with his size as well, when we have to beat the press, for example, and use him as a target man. So we will see. For now, he's playing the attacking midfielder position, but I'm sure throughout the season and throughout games as well, we're going to have the option to use him in different positions.
Hi, Mikel. Jordan from The Athletic.
Hi.
We spoke to Martin the other day, and he was talking about the new signings coming into your system. It can take time to learn the game model, and he tries to help as captain. Spoken about the versatility of these players. Last season, you had such a settled team, a way of playing. Should we expect to see a bit more variety from Arsenal and changes throughout the season?
We'll have to see, but the idea is to be more unpredictable every year and be more difficult for the opponents to try to stop and nullify what we want to do. And I think we have now, especially in the back and with the midfielders options that we have to occupy certain spaces, many more options than we had last year.
Hi, Mikel. Sophie, Men in Blazers. You have, I believe, 3 Americans in your squad now. Matt Turner, obviously not here. I'm just wondering if you could talk about a little bit about the experience that they've had playing on home soil. I think we even got a few USA chants in the crowd today.
Well, we want to give them the opportunity to play, obviously, and both of them play. Matt obviously is not with us, but with Austin and Flo, I think they deserve to enjoy that moment and get that recognition and in play in front of their crowds. And I think they really enjoyed it.
It's Khan, Daily Mail. In terms of particular perceptions of Arsenal in recent years, one of the perceptions has been Arsenal too nice on the pitch. With the squad now, with the characters you've got, do you think with the season ahead, that attacking intent and aggression and will to win could possibly make you guys stand out in the coming season?
Sorry, I missed the last part. Sorry.
Make you guys stand out in the coming season without attacking.
Well, I hope so, but we have to start doing the right things now in pre-season to get the best possible preparation and get that chemistry and cohesion within the team, and then go step by step. It's a tremendous league. It's so competitive, and let's see how we start and when we go from there. Yeah, thank you.